Every Star Trek Picard character played by Isa Briones. Isa Briones played multiple characters in Star Trek Picard, and she was the youngest cast member of the Star Trek series led by Sir Patrick Stewart. Star Trek Picard picked up the story of Admiral Jean-Luc Picard, Patrick Stewart, nearly 20 years after audiences last saw him as captain of the USS Enterprise in Star Trek Nemesis. In Picard's first 2 seasons, Jean-Luc's return to saving the galaxy saw him surround himself with a new, motley crew of misfits, with Isa Briones' characters among them. The immensely talented Isa Briones was just 20 years old when she signed on to Star Trek Picard after touring as the youngest cast member of Hamilton. Briones was tasked with creating and embodying several different characters tied to the legacy of LT. Commander Data, Brent Spiner. Isa played both heroic and villainous androids, but all of Briones' Star Trek Picard characters endured and rose above the trauma inflicted on them by their creators from the Soong family of geneticists and cyberneticists. Briones' synthetic characters were also the evolution of androids in Star Trek as the next generation of Data. Here are Isa Briones' 4 characters in Star Trek Picard. Dodge was the first of Isa Briones' characters audiences met in Star Trek Picard, and she is also the most tragic. Unaware she was synthetic, Dodge believed herself to be a student in Boston named Dodge Asha, who was accepted to the Daystrom Institute in Okinawa when she was attacked by Romulan Jet-Vash agents. Programmed to seek help from Admiral Jean-Luc Picard, Dodge was the impetus for Picard to break his retirement and help the distressed young android. Dodge was murdered by the Romulans led by Nerissa Peyton List at the end of Star Trek Picard Season 1's premiere, Remembrance. The death of Dodge was the spark that sent Jean-Luc back into space to find and protect her twin sister, Soji Asha. Dodge and Soji were synthetic twins created from one of Data's positronic neurons recovered from B4, Brent Spiner. They were built by Dr. Bruce Maddox, John Ailes, and Dr. Alton Inigo Soong, Brent Spiner, on the planet Capilius in defiance of the United Federation of Planets' ban of synthetic lifeforms. Essentially, Dodge and Soji were Data's daughters, and their appearance was modeled after a woman in a painting by Data called Daughter,